Good afternoon, everyone. I hope this sunny Friday afternoon finds you feeling well and enjoying this end of the week time, whatever you may be doing. Today, I am giving thanks again for the life and vitality that is in our Southford Church community as I think back over some of what this week has been. On Thursday morning, I drove to the church to attend to a few things in the office. And it took me a moment to realize who all those people were in the garden.
It was the Salford youth who were spending a week doing service in our local community. So on that day, we were at the Salford Garden harvesting potatoes and beans. We spent much of the week at Camp Meadowland doing a variety of outdoor projects and also did some landscaping work at Peaceful Living. And we had speakers and spent time in worship and reflection together.
We look forward to hearing from some of the youth themselves in the church service a week from now, not this coming Sunday, but the week after that. This coming Sunday, we anticipate eagerly hearing from Steve Chris again, who will be bringing the sermon. We're so grateful for Steve's role as executive minister of our Mosaic Mennonite Conference and for his service especially to us as a congregation, as Steve serves as our leadership minister. I also want to remind you that this Sunday afternoon will be the memorial service for Bob Landis. While only family members and a few close friends will be able to gather in person at the church, anyone who is interested can see the live streaming of the service, which will begin at 2 o'clock, with a slideshow and pre-service music beginning around 1:50.
To watch the live stream, you will need to go to the church website. On the homepage is a link already right at the very top, and it takes you to a page that has information about the memorial service. When it's time for the service to begin, there will be a link at that page. If you go there and don't see a link to the service yet, just wait a minute and refresh the page. Those of us who are not in the space will be able to watch it live via that link. We also want to call your attention to the email that came out earlier this week announcing the Racial Justice Learning Group that will begin at the end of the month. We hope many of you will consider being a part of this learning opportunity where we hope to respectfully and safely voice our ignorances and our questions, listen to each other's stories, and discuss what the way forward may look like for us as we engage in the hopeful work of justice making in our own lives. Carrie Hassler Brooks and others will be giving leadership to this group.
This week has also been a time of hearing the wide spread of voices in our congregation as we continue to work together at what it means to extend welcome to all people, including persons of different sexual orientation and gender identity. Last Sunday's children's time in the worship service brought up a range of feelings for different people in the congregation. Some felt a sense of gratitude and healing and hope. Some felt deep pain and concern, even a sense of betrayal. And others didn't think much about it one way or the other. We as pastors are so grateful for the expressions that came to us, some directly and some indirectly. Each voice in our faith community is important and so much valued. All of it together is a reminder to us of the hard work it takes to be in loving community together as we continue to find our way, to learn from each other and to care for each other, and to continue to seek Jesus' way in our church and in our world.
As coronavirus life continues, we frequently hear the question about when we might gather again for in-person worship. With Governor Wolf's most recent restriction of indoor gatherings being limited to no more than 25 people, we anticipate our live streaming of pre-recorded worship to continue in the foreseeable future.
As this week draws to a close, and hopefully you can take a breath and enjoy a little change of routine, receive this blessing from the words of Carol Penner. Enter this time now, knowing you are loved perfectly,
saved eternally,
and empowered as a disciple of Jesus
to share God's love with everyone you meet.
Blessings to all of you, dear friends.